Hi friends, first of all thanks for being in my YouTube channel. Dear friends, in my last video I gave you complete details about the correlative conjunction no sooner than. We have seen what would be the format, what would be the structure of a sentence when two sentences are joined together with the help of a correlative conjunction no sooner than. Dear friends, but in today's class I am going to relate the correlative conjunction no sooner than with other conjunctions like hardly when and scarcely when. I am going to merge, I am going to relate no sooner than with the other conjunctions, with these two conjunctions, because these three conjunctions are used for the same purpose. Dear friends, when two actions simultaneously happened in the past, simultaneously happened means what? If two actions happen immediately one after the other in the past, the two actions can be combined together, they can be joined together with the help of any one of these conjunctions. We can combine those two actions by using no sooner than, hardly when, or scarcely when. Dear friends, now we are going to see what would be the format of the sentence, how would be the structure of the sentence when two past actions are joined together using these three different conjunctions. For that, we will take different examples and later we can convert each example, we can combine each example by using these conjunctions differently, separately. Let us take up the first example, dear friends. He read the passage. He read the passage. He answered the questions. Come on, have a look over these two sentences. He read the passage. He answered the questions. Dear friends, if you want to combine these two sentences using any one of these conjunctions, the first and foremost thing we have to do is to finding out which is the first happened action, which is the second happened action. This is the major work we need to accomplish. This is the major job we need to fulfill. Okay, in order to categorize the first and second happened action, let us examine the two written sentences on the board. He read the passage. He answered the questions. Which action do you think happened first? Either reading the passage or answering the questions. Reading the passage is the first happened action, and after reading the passage, he answered the questions. So, answering the questions is the second happened action. Dear friends, the first happened action is always expressed with no sooner, hardly, or scarcely. And the second happened action, this one, it can be expressed always with the second element. What is that? Than, when, van. Ready? Dear friends, you must observe so keenly the sentences what I am going to write now, so that you will answer. You can combine the next two sentences so easily. Come on, I am trying to combine these two sentences using no sooner than first. So here answer starts with no sooner. No sooner after we have to write either did or had. So I prefer to take had here. Had is the auxiliary. Had is a helping verb. And it requires V3 form of the verb. Whatever the main verb that we use, we write it accordingly with these helping verbs should always be in V3, right? So no sooner had So no sooner always express the first happened action, and this is the first happened action, it should be here, right? So I told you no sooner after we should use either did or had, as the two sentences are in the past tense. I prefer to take had here, and had after I can write the subject in the first happened action, and here the first happened action subject is he. No sooner had he. So after subject I require verb, and the verb should be in V3 because of had here. No sooner had he read the passage, right? I have successfully written the first happened action with the expression no sooner, and second happened action can be written after expression than. Then he answered the questions. So this would be the format of the sentence when we combine these two separate sentences using no sooner than. Okay, dear friends, we shall combine these two sentences now with the hardly when. So when we try like so, the answer format will be like this. He hardly, he had, okay, he had hardly read the passage. Come on, dear friends, you can observe hardly is placed, it is written just before the main verb in the first happened action, right? Just before the main verb in the first happened action. Should remember that. Come on. He had hardly read the passage. So second happened action can be expressed after the second element. When after we get the second happened action. When he answered the questions. And if you combine these two sentences using this conjunction, the last conjunction scarcely when, the answer will be like this. He had. So you need not to do any magics here. You can just replace hardly with scarcely, then it becomes answer. He had scarcely read the passage when he answered. Second happened action, it is written as it is after when, answered the questions. Okay, dear friends, now this is the work for you. Now it is a work for you. I am going to give you two sentences. You have to try to combine those two sentences using these different conjunctions. Let me give you two sentences here. He saw her. He saw her. He recognized her. He saw her. He recognized her. Dear friends, what we have to do first? We need to decide which is the first happened action, which is the second happened action, right? He saw her. Atadu amenu chusadu. He recognized her. Atadu amenu gurtu pattadu. So seeing her is the first happened action. Recognizing her is the second happened action. Now we shall try to combine these two sentences using no sooner than. Then answer will be no sooner. No sooner after, as I told you, you have to take any one of the two auxiliaries, had or did. So I prefer to take had here. Had. Had after the subject in the first happened action, he. So as I have taken had here, I should write the main verb in V3. Then saw becomes seen. If saw is a V2 form of the verb, its V3 is seen. No sooner had he seen her. Okay. So here I have written the first happened action with the expression no sooner. So you can compare the second answer with the first one. You can compare the second answer with the first one. No sooner had he read the passage. No sooner had he seen her. You see? Both are similar. So if you do one, the remaining are very easy. Come on. No sooner had he seen her than. So after that we can write second happened action as it is making no changes. He recognized her. It comes as it is. He recognized her becomes the answer. Now we shall try to combine these two sentences using the next conjunction. Hardly when. He had, hardly, hardly. So had, after we require V3 form of the verb now. That's why saw becomes seen. He had hardly seen her. So when, after, we require second happened action as it is, when he recognized her. Okay. Now we shall combine. We shall use scarcely when. He had scarcely seen her when he recognized her. You can combine as many sentences as you like. The simple thing you have to do is to examine the way we are writing answers. Okay, dear friends, we shall take up one more example. Come on. He put the phone down. He put the phone down. It rang again. Can you answer it now? Dear friends, can you combine these two sentences using these three conjunctions? Let us try to answer. Let us try to combine with no sooner than. Then the answer will be no sooner did he put the phone down. No sooner had he put the phone down. You can use either did or had. If you prefer to take the auxiliary verb did, remember the main verb should always be in V1. If you prefer to take had, the main verb should be in V3, right? So no sooner had he put the phone down, or else no sooner did he put the phone down. Anything is right, no problem. So let us frame answer by taking had only. No sooner had he put the phone down than it rang again. So if we frame answer with a hardly when, he had hardly put the phone down when it rang again. So with scarcely when, he had scarcely put the phone down when it rang again. Okay, dear friends, I feel that learning or combining two past actions with any one of these conjunctions is very, very easy after you watch this complete video. So, dear friends, if you like this video, subscribe my channel. If it is possible, try to share it with your friends. Thanks for watching.